Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And on the mound now, Kevin Gausman.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Gets the call. 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it, and you swing over the top. And that's why they call it a split-finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Tommy Edman, the next to hit, takes ball one. One out, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball. Fires over to Guerrero. And they get Edman for the out.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
2 outs, base is empty. Here is Freddie Freeman. Just missed. 2 outs, base is empty.
Ball, slow.
Right through there for a strike. That one finds the zone, and it's 2-2. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. On a line, base hit. And now a 2-out opportunity for Max Muncy.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 13, Max.
Here's Muncy to hit. First offering misses badly for ball one. Freeman off of first with 2 away. That one catches the zone, and a count 1-1. Fastball for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
2 outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Batting fifth, the right fielder,
First and second, 2 outs.
Hernandez.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Bichette. He's got it, and that'll do it. So they strand a pair. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. And we're back. And on the hill, the big righty, Shohei Ohtani.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now, George Springer. This one in the air, right field. Hernandez settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Bichette up to the dish.
Yes.
Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. First pitch misses. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
He makes the grab, 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman.
2 down, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Vladdy needs just one hit to reach 200 for the season. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident, and there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all. Props to him for getting this far.
Next one misses, 1-1. This one in the air. Smith gets under it. Brings it in. And that is that. Down in order go the Blue Jays. We played an inning, no score. Back now in Toronto. New inning getting started. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Gosman back to work. Right through there for a strike. Gosman, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Swings through that one for strike 2. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. That one missed. Next pitch is downstairs.
3-1.
That one hit to right. Lucas makes the catch for the out. And there are 2 outs. And Kike Hernandez at the plate. Out towards right center field. Varsho after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the third out. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Rogers Center, we head to the bottom of the second. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Little chopper rolls foul.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
One and two here. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that one hit 97 on the gun. That one misses, and that's ball three.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. That one finds the zone. 0-1. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Muncy has a beat on it. And there's two down.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, Addison Barger.
Here's the third baseman, Addison Barger. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And there's the strike.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And stepping in is the speedy Ha-Seong Kim. And he deals. Kim measures 5 feet 10 inches, 26 years old, and he's a native of South Korea. And takes low for ball one. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Jimenez throw to first. And one away at the top of the third.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's Mookie Betts. Struck out swinging his first time. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Grounded out his first time. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
He was all over that one. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's gonna find some holes.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Checks over to first, back safely.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And that one fouled off. And the 0-1.
Oh. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Edman leads off first with 1 away. Foul ball there. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And that's ball 2. And Freddie takes the K. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
And now it's Max Muncy. Fastball for a strike.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 1 run across in the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So the Dodgers strike first on the solo jack. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. And here's the veteran outfielder, Anthony Santander.
Santander.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And a good start to the inning.
Batting 8, the right fielder, Nathan.
And next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas. That missed by a lot. And that is ball one. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
On the ground, 2 ball. Betts over to second, over to first, safe.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Here's Andres Jimenez. And a foul ball.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Tying run is at first here in the last half of the third. Next pitch is inside. The count now 2-2. Stays alive. That's off the mark. Ball 3. Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun. So the lineup flips over. George Springer next up for the Blue Jays. Flied to right his first time. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0. No, that's a ball. 2 balls, no strike.
And that's a little high.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Bo Bichette in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 outs. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire
batter
bat.
number 11.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Fly to center his first time. There's a strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
First and second, 2 down. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Next pitch is outside.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Line drive. Hernandez grabs it on the run. Blue Jays leave a pair. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back now in Toronto. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the 4th, Teoscar Hernandez. that one deep left field and forget it. And that should quiet this home crowd. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter. But that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through it.
Will Smith to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Ball, inside.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4. That clips the zone. That's strike 1.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Nope, ball 3.
And Will Smith will take his base. He's got a really good eye. You talk about an offensive player controlling the strike zone. Will Smith controls the strike zone. Man at first. And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pages. That's off the inside corner. 1-0. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it is 2-1. Runner on the go. And a foul ball. Smith gets his lead at first with nobody out. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one 95 to finish him off.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Strike 1 to Kike Hernandez.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Man at first, 1 away. Just off the inside corner. Now 1-2. In the dirt. Way high there. And now it's filled up 3-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
And now the DH, Hae-Sung Kim. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
That one at 95, missed up top. 2 balls, no strikes. And that one clips the corner. Popped up. Bichette under it. Drops into the glove. And that is that. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. And it's 2-zip Dodgers. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Rogers Center. And now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Guerrero Jr.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
1 strike.
Ground ball left side. Zips it across. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one misses. Ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And there's a ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 2-1 now. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Pajes makes the catch. 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Kirk batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count. Then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Ground ball up the middle. What a stop. Over to first. And they get the out. Blue Jays go down in order. They're still down. It's 2-zip. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's Mookie Betts now. Gosman back to work. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And now it's even up.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Next offering is fouled back. turns and fires the bets. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-2.
Slides for the stop. Gathers and throws. And very nicely done for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there. And the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Tommy Edman at the plate. 1 for 2. Off the mark there. And that is ball 1. And that one missing low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Fouled off left side. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. That misses the zone, and a count 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. In the air, right side. Lucas settles under it, and that is that. So they go quietly there. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Jays nothing. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Down the third baseman, Addison Barger. There's a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
On the corner for a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. Hernandez moving back for it. Just missed it.
Now batting, left fielder,
Anthony Santander at the plate. And he's already singled in this game. The Dodgers leading by 2. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is in for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
For the Blue Jays,
Nathan
the right
Lucas
fielder,
next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Cut on and lifted in the air. Pajes pulls that one down, and that ends the inning. New pitcher now for the Jays, Louis Varland.
Pretty tight game,
Now
so they're
pitching
looking
for
for
the
quality
Blue Jays,
pitches out of him right here. Got to do
number
his best to keep the
77.
score right where it is.
Louis Varland.
Here's Max
Leading
Muncy,
off for the
that
Dodgers,
funky
the
Muncy.
third baseman,
He's 0
number
for 1.
13, Max Muncy.
Varland goes 6'1", 205 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Tommy Nance up and loosening in the pen. 0-1. Now fly ball to right center. Varsho moving under it. Nabs it. 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered in this game. And that's in the dirt.
No strike.
Swinging a foul straight back. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Well, that's always the key to
Now
effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
That's in there, and that's strike 2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
He goes down looking. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they're on top 2-0. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
On the ground, bats up with it. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Oh, I think the key, I mean,
The
if he can
designated
get through
hitter,
one
number
more
4,
inning, anything
Joe
after that, a hitter or 2 is
Springer.
bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Springer up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1. The Dodgers trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. Just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away. No, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they're on the board. It's 2-1.
That fastball was out of the zone, and he still drove it out. Those swings leave pitchers scratching their heads. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 2 in this one. He was late there. Strike one.
No ball. One strike.
Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Next offering upstairs.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Blue Jays down a run. Pitch misses, and it's 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Good job to fight that one off. Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball. And there's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Throw over to first. Bichette to dive back in.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And the next pitch is way outside. Bichette over at first with 1 away. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And now Dalton Varsho. That one hammered but pulled foul. That's out to center field. Pajes settles underneath it. He's there. He's got it. And that will end the inning. Toronto picks up one on this homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tommy Nance.
Now pitching.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game, and now the center fielder, Andy Pajes.
Andy Pajes.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. Going away. And a slider misses down and away. Yeah, that's fouled off. Got him swinging.
Nice, doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone, so as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Here's Kike Hernandez. That's in there. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Lifted in the air out to left. And that'll get down for a hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
And now Hesung Kim. In the air, left field. Santander in pursuit. Makes the grab. That's out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
There's the strike. 95 of that one. Nance sets, fires.
Ball outside.
Just off the inside edge. Swings through that one out in front that time. Inside. Full count, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That's a nice at-bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that
Tommy
spot around the knees.
Edman.
First and second, 2 outs. Now the number 2 hitter, Tommy Edman, 1 for 3. Ground ball right side, and he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. Dodgers strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
Now pitching for
We're back
Los
in a new
Angeles.
pitcher here to start the bottom of the
Number
7th.
11.
Roki Sasaki.
Roki
These are the spots
Sasaki.
relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off for
At the
game,
plate,
the
Alejandro
catcher,
Kirk.
Alejandro Kirk.
And the pitch. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1.
Okay.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Just missed.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Fouled off. He was late. Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Just off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped in the air.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the third baseman, Addison Barger.
No outs, runner at first. So up next for Toronto, Addison Barger. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. And fouled off. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And that one a little below the knees. And it's a ball and a strike. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Alex Vesia looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Henriquez also throwing. Runner on the go again. Swing and a miss. Go to second. Out.
Not a fast runner on the base path, so this kind of looks like it was a hit-and-run call from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow, because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 2 out.
The left fielder, number
So
25,
digging in, Anthony Santander.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
The 1-0. Just missed.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Two outs. That misses the zone, and now 3-2. Nathan Lucas in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So he battled through a long at-bat and earned himself a hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Roki Sasaki done for the afternoon, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Dodgers.
now, Alex Vesia.
Number 51.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So 2 down, and now for the Jays, Nathan Lucas. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving to a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Santander, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one misses, and it's 2-1.
Right now, they're looking for something, hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Blue Jays held in check, and they trail it here 2-1.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Blue
back,
Jays.
and a new arm on the mound to start the
Number
8th.
48.
Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Well,
Leading
1-run
off for
game,
Los Angeles,
and now
the
it's
first
going to be
baseman, number
Freddie
5,
Freeman,
Freddie
known for his late
Freeman.
inning heroics. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Liner, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
The third baseman, number 13,
Max Muncy at the dish. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. In the dirt. The throw. Tag. And he's out.
Man, I see him trying to be aggressive right there late in this ball game. Trying to add on to that lead. You know, I really like the thought, but it just didn't work out that time. Nice job by the defense right there to keep things right where they are in terms of the score.
That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 2. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Braden Fisher getting ready to go. Rodriguez also getting ready. Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, you know, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Hernandez now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Breaking ball through there for a strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And that one gets past the catcher. And now a man into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
One out and a runner at second, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Man at second. Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Up next for
the batter now will be Will Smith. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. In there, and it's 0-1.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-2 now.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Stays alive. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. That's the first curve we've seen today, and it shouldn't be the last. So it's no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Bottom 8, welcome back as we've got a pinch hitter, Ernie Clement.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Just missed. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Off to a good start for the leadoff nod.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
And the Dodgers will go to the bullpen. Alex Vesia is done, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
Edgardo Henriquez gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Edgardo Henriquez.
Back to the top of the order now. And now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH, George Springer. That one's in there, 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Late swing, fouled off. Ball 1 low. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect. And halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And next for Toronto, Bo Bichette. And that is out of play. Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Henriquez over to first. Clement dives back in safely. One now. And that one in the air, center field. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the first baseman, Vladimir
Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 3 in this one. with a move to first. Clement back on a dive. That's in there, and that's strike one.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock, try to put something up on the board.
Swinging a foul out of play. Sets him down on strikes. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. One left for Toronto. They're down 2-1. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Yariel Rodriguez.
Number 29, Yariel Rodriguez.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And that's off the outside edge. 1-0. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Braden Fisher appears to be getting loose. There's a strike, 95 of that one. And that's outside. Swinging a foul straight back. On the ground, right side. Clement tosses to first. One up, one down.
Now batting, left fielder Kike Hernandez.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Rodriguez, 27 years old, and he was born in Cuba. First pitch misses. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. And another ball. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And now 3-0. Draws the walk there.
The batter, number 6.
Next is the designated hitter, Hesung Kim. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. Right down to shoot. That's strike one. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. That one ripped. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie now. He's already homered here in this one. Lined into left center, base hit. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So 2 on with 2 away. Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a pop-up. Clement under it. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Blue Jays 1.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Dodgers.
and on the mound is the closer,
Number
Kirby
38.
Yates.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Varsho.
One-run game, bottom 9. And that's outside. One ball, one strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the
Now
bullpen is
batting,
following
catcher,
suit. It's just a good day as a
Alejandro.
manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Now here is Alejandro Kirk. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Late swing, fouled off. A one-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. And it's 1-1. One down, base is empty. High fly ball out towards left field. Hernandez hustling after it. Into the corner, but foul. And a foul ball, he stays alive. To the right side, Edman. Blue Jays have just one out left here.
Well, there's a
Now
lot riding
batting,
on that
the
at bat
third
right there.
baseman,
Nice job of the
Madison.
pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground
Barger.
ball. Excellent piece of work.
So up next for Toronto, Addison Barger. First offering, and it just misses.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
The 1-0. Fastball for a strike.
1-1.
There's a swing and a miss.
Big time gem right there.
1-2.
I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
The Jays down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, a tight 2-1 ball game. Classic pitching and defense in this game. A lot of good execution, and neither team really beat themselves by way of mistakes. But ultimately, it came down to one or two key plays to make the difference for the win.
And your final score here today, 2-1. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.